What's up, team? Hope you are well. In this exciting video, we're going to cover setting up an LLC. Few things before I dive into the demo here is, yes, you can set up an LLC on your Secretary of State website directly. It will be a tiny bit cheaper, but you are eventually going to need to get a registered agent regardless, and it will save you time going through these guys that I recommend. And who I recommend is a company called Northwest Registered Agents. I have used a lot of different registered agents in the past. I've used InkFile, I've used Prime Corporate Services, but Northwest Registered Agents are by far the best that I've used. First of all, look at the screen. You see a price point of $39. This is over $200 cheaper than their competitors. If you go to InkFile right now, it's like $280 to file an LLC, and that will get registered agent services. But that price, $39, includes a year free of registered agent services. So we love these guys. They also have an awesome website, and they have great customer service. So let's dive into the screen that you are seeing now is going to be the exact landing page that I'm going to provide for you. Please use that link. It is associated with a relationship to me, so that relationship actually gets both of us significantly lower pricing, and we do get a little bit of a kickback, which is nice. So I appreciate any help that you guys provide us using this. So let's just get started. Like it says, $39 to get a business formed with a registered agent. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Get Started button. What type of business would you like to start? We are going to be starting an LLC. And what state would you like to start? Please select your local state. I know there's a raging debate of Wyoming, Nevada, and Delaware. You get anonymity, and I get that. But for a funding LLC, it's significantly easier if you use your home state versus you using a state where you do not live. I could get into why, but I don't think it'd be the best use of our time, but it has to do with foreign entity status at your state if your LLC is formed outside of your state. So I live in Colorado, so I'm going to select Colorado. The $50 is a processing fee that actually comes from the state. So we're going to go ahead and select standard, 5 days. If you want expedited, you could certainly do that. They have pricing on that. I'm going to unclick beneficial information for us. So that gets us back down to the price here. So we're going to do continue and just work from top to bottom. What would you like your business name to be? I covered this in a previous video, but let's keep it generic with ABC Capital Ventures LLC. And again, we have confirmed that at our local state Secretary of State website that this LLC is available at this point. But we're going to click no for send a copy of lawsuits to our attorney. What's our purpose of our business? Again, if you have a different purpose that you want to register, but what I'm going to say is consulting services. Let's see if that works. Physical address you want to record with the state. What I am going to put is my mailing address. The reason being, it is a lot easier to get funded when they could quickly confirm your address. If you list the registered agent address, there may be a little bit of a hiccup with them confirming your actual location. Important thing to note here, if you do click our registered agent address here, you will have the registered agent address next to your LLC on your Secretary of State website, and that will remain anonymous. So if that's important to you, go ahead and click registered agent address. But for the simplicity of funding and us really not using these LLCs for total business operations, if we don't want, I click your mailing address. It keeps everything a lot more in sync. Mailing address you want on record with the state. Let's do your mailing address for cohesiveness. Okay, so continuing on to management. So this will be a member management LLC, and then go ahead and input your first and last name. Again, address to record with the state. This is slightly redundant, but let's go ahead and click your mailing address. If you have a partner, this is where you add them. Moving along, because I do not have a partner. Contact details. This is an easy one, guys. Let's just go ahead and put your contact information in here. And then mailing address. This isn't even my address, but let's just do this for demo purposes. 1999 Tree Lane. Okay. Now you set up your account. I'm going to pause it and input my information. And we're back. And now that we inputted our email and signed up with an account with them, it's going to ask for business identity. This is where they're going to try and sell you a little bit. And it's totally up to you. If you want to register your domain with them, if you want to host their website with Northwest Registered Agent, business email address and business phone number, go ahead and give it a whirl. But I do not do that. I have those set up in other places. Optional item upsells here. Business domain, website, looks like this is the same stuff, but additional items, tax ID, to file it as a S Corp, mail forwarding, trademark service. This is something I want to address. So this is the tax ID right here. This could be a good purchase. So what this is it's them filing your EIN number for you on the irs.gov website. It's a very quick step. I'm going to do a video on it next here, but this could save you some time, and time is money. It's a decently cheap price. So it's $50 to have them file your stuff and get an EIN with the irs.gov. I've done it with them. They're quick. I've also not done it with them. So totally up to you. And then the last screen here, guys, is first name, last name, card number, and then you're paying. Once you click done, they are going to reach out, have a quick conversation with you, see if you have any other questions on the process, and then they're going to file, and it's usually 3 to 5 days filing time for them to get you your articles of incorporation, which you will need for business funding. And then once you have that, we then go to the irs.gov website and type in some more information, and we get our EIN number. So it is as simple as that. Again, another video to come on how to create the EIN, but that is how you get your LLC formed. Thanks, guys.